So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Decent chance! And a neat finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Lovely feet. He's got away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's found a way through. Lamina. And he's managed to get free.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Serginho. Probing pass. Now it's Shevchenko. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. De Bruyne. Shevchenko. Can he finish? He scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Aubameyang. Alavina.
Such good technique.
He has found a way through. Vardiol wins the duel this time. Serginho. Serginho gets on his bike and on the move. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. A lot of space ahead of him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Boanga. And it's Manga. Apindangoy. Alavina.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Out towards the flank. Now the ball in.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Bruno Aquel-Manga. Ndong. Quarter of an hour into the second half. In with the challenge. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bruno Equelmanga cuts it out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's shifting through the gears here. De Bruyne.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Buanga. He has found the way through. Well, that is one way to stop him. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a really well-measured ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Substitution in progress.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And De Bruyne! Against the crossbar!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lamina. Nepal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Shot goal!
They may end up with some regret.
De Bruyne! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Kevin De Bruyne!
Nepal making further changes here, and in quick succession. Well, the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Nepal go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Diop has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And Aubameyang!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Nepal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Serginho. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, sweet. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And the finish! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Oh, that's a key interception. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Messi. Valverde, and he's picked it up out wide. Big chance, corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That's the keeper's ball. And it's Serginho. Great chance! So that's it. It is all over. Nepal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents really... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Croatia. So it's down to business here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Messi, and that is expertly dealt with. Modric, Kramaric, Elik, and Kovacic. Perisic, and here's Budimir. Vardiol wins the duel this time. Nicely spread. Perisic, Modric, looking to pass their way up the pitch. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Laporte. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Turns back here, probably the best option. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Laporte. Kramaric. This looks promising. And here's Perisic. De Bruyne. Distributed tidily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No outsmarting him this time. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. Vardiol.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Kramaric. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Perisic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Modric plays it short. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vardio. Croatia are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball is...
Chance! Goal! The first significant strike. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
27, Serginho.
Nepal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Shevchenko. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kovacic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Vardio. And here's Shevchenko. Kovacic.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great ball, and he's in here. It's Perisic! Laporte can clear it away.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That has been cut short. Yamal. Pongracic gets over and intercepts. Budimir going after that. Kovacic. Vardio. And it's Modric. Oh no, this does not look good. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. Not the most accurate pass. Pasalic. Vardio. And the return pass. That is good strength.
Oh, great feet, that.
He's on it, can he get away? Budimir was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Elik. Could move up a gear here. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Nepal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Pasalic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Good ball, good take. Pasalic. And this is Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Goes for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space. Now it's Perisic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nepal are still that goal to the good. Gets a good foot in there.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Kovacic.
The attendance for this match
Kramaric.
was 29,950.
Shevchenko. Just about up to the hour now. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Perisic chasing after it. Now it's Kramaric. Vardiol does well to get it back. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is one way to stop him. Croatia do have a chance to counter here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Substitution
The coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager...
There's the shot!
Number 26.
Croatia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He has a look and a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Perisic. Serginho. Kramaric. Perisic receives it in a wide position. He is through here! Nepal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, that's neat. Vardiol was in no mood for any of that.
Substitution for Croatia. Number 14, Ivan Perisic. Number 9, Kramaric. Coming on the field, number 15, Mario
And it's De Bruyne. That's a good ball out wide. That's a shade optimistic.
Substitutions taking place.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nepal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And he's managed to get free. In with the challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Substitution.
Modric. And he's in on Pasalic! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And He's taking no chances there. Nepal have the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Messi. Into the last 5 minutes. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Valverde. Pongracic, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Shevchenko, lofted in. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that was vital.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
De Bruyne. And the number on the board is 3. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Nepal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And this is now today's
Well, now the
lineup.
opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Diop. Berger. Smith Rowe. Serginho gets across to intercept that. Jacob Murphy. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Robinson. He is through here. Oh, strongly challenged there. Serginho charging forward, the ball at his feet. Smith Rowe. And it's Robinson. Smith Rowe. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Muniz. Serginho. De Bruyne. And it's made its way to him. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's João Pedro. Well, now it's a race for the ball. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
And the finish! He's scored! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Nepal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Smith Rowe.
Nepal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. This looks promising.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There's the shot! And there's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Diop. Into the channel.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? OK, it didn't quite come off.
Big chance! Oh, that probably deserved better.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Serginho. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, well played. Now it's Muniz. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And here's Muniz. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Iwobi with the short one. Oh, that's nice. Plays it in low. Real chance! And he hits the net. And they get themselves in front! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Fulham have their lead. Jacob Murphy. Diop. De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's superb. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Caicedo. And he cuts out the supply. That's a sharp pass. Castagna. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. It will be. And it's Castagna. Oh, played through for the wide man. And the pass is intercepted. He's got away. And he whips it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Pinches it off him. Shevchenko.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Berger wins the duel this time. And he's managed to get free. It's a searching pass. Looking for a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Messi goes short. And that was nowhere near his best. And that brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Please report to the staff room.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
So right back into the action.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's in! Must be! Chance! Oh, good finish! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini-milestone. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
It is compellingness, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's aimed into the middle.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Fulham have reclaimed it. Bob. Oh, that is a nice touch. Space for him to turn and look. The ball swung in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. De Bruyne. Now it's Shevchenko. And that's gone loose.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Serginho looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Castagna kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bob. Great vision. Lovely ball. Well, Pedro! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah,
Goes for a shot! Split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Trossard.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Messi. Oh, nice touch. And it's Serginho. In towards the back stick. Punched away. Berger can get it clear. They get a throw in. Fulham can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Nepal still have the cards to affect this game. And he was quick to react. De Bruyne. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's on it, can he get away? Castagna defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Aimed beyond the defence. Aimed at the far side, he leaps for it! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
João Pedro receives it in a good position here. Threads one in.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Fulham really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Watkins coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
João Pedro. Coming on the field.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
18,
Iwobi is fouled. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Berger. Castagna crosses it in, and the keeper beats it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now there's a fine ball. It's a good-looking delivery. Deftly away. Castagna. Very much into the last knockings. And he's picked out the run. So no flag here.
Indicated.
Now it's De Bruyne. Tries one from range. Not a bad try by any means.
De Bruyne just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Wilson is wide and looking to get onto this. That has ended up in no man's land. He's got away. Now it's Lukic. And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal.
Well, who knows? Could be a lucky omen, this.
Looking to play him in. That has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass. De Bruyne. De Bruyne going forward. João Pedro! Now, who's going to be first to this? Stacey. Turns back here, probably the best option. Wriggles his way through. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Stacey. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That's good running with the ball, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he's worked it through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's got away from it. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nepal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he's gone looking for safety. Distributed tidily. That's where it came from. Ooh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. Diop did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
It's a good-looking delivery. Good read, needed to be. Jacob Murphy. And it's Caicedo. De Bruyne. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Showing good feet. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Driven in. Oh, great leap! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
McLean. Van Dijk makes the interception. Pass somewhat off target. Half an hour played now. Great vision. He is through here. Doesn't quite get there. Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Van Dijk does really well there, he is strong. Now it's Shevchenko. João Pedro. Out towards the flank. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Diop with the clearance. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Pedro. Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. McLean.
There will be 1 minute
And Dyke
added time.
calmly anticipates. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half,
And
but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Nepal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Nepal currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Pedro. Over to the right flank. Oh, played through for the wide man. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
McLean. Stacey. He's found space here. It's a promising position. Cross to the back post. Tries to get it clear. That's the keeper's ball. Nepal have the chance to go the other way. Serginho. Nepal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Nepal are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now that's well seen too.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Norwich really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Knocks it out wide. Shevchenko constantly looking for the ball into the box. Sergio, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And he's had it nicked away. Serginho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, and he shoots! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Coming on the field is number 10.
What a save by David Raya!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
That is ended up in no man's land. Stacey. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Stacey. The muscular approach does pay off here. Space for him to turn and look. Nice control. Distributed tidily.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Substitution on the field. Number 37, number 8. Coming on the field, number 30, number 11. Substitutions taking place.
Trossard, and he's worked it through, and he's intervened well there. Nepal still ahead by the game's only goal. He won't be happy with that one. And the shot! And no mistake! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Number 11.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Diop. Threads one in. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
There will be 3 minutes.
And that has left him in a heap. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Diop. And he can clear it away. That has been cut short. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Nepal must have viewed this game as very winnable, but
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome
gorgeous
to the
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Fernandez. And it's Palmer. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. It's a really well-measured ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's come in hard. Caicedo. That has not gone well. Pedro Neto. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Diop does well not to be outdone there. Over to the right flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears and he shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Gusto can get it clear. Deftly away. Nicely weighted ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he finish? And it's a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Nepal have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Caicedo. And it's Gusto. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's fabulous. Played into space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's found space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Murphy charging forward down that flank. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Cross into the box. Sanchez claims it without any fuss. Gusto. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Fernandez. Cucurella. And he was alert to it. Shevchenko. And Serginho. Messi. He is through here. Tries to cross. And that should get the job done. Good ball. João Pedro! Not a bad try by any means. Cucurella. Now it's João Pedro. Fernandez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedro Neto. Spread to the right. Oh, well measured. Messi going after that. Hato cuts out the pass. Nepal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. This looks promising. And it's Cucurella. He's on it, can he get away? And Dijk does really well to win the ball there. That was travelling. Now it's Palmer. Shevchenko dominates aerially so often. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Pedro Neto. Van Dijk. Serginho.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a promising position. Played into the box. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's in on goal. Pedro Neto. Can he get on the end of this? De Bruyne. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a quick
Nepal
request today for everybody
leading by
to
one
please
at
kindly
the break.
remove any cars parked on the road.
There's plenty of
outside the
positives to
stadium.
take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Nepal have played well here and they have the all-important lead.
Everyone,
It's
please
1-0.
welcome the two sides.
The second period is underway. Nepal apparently ahead by the smallest of margins. Palmer. It's a really well-measured ball. Drills one. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Chelsea really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Fernandez shifted it to the flank. And that's played. Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Fofana.
Nepal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's João Pedro.
There they go, hunting again.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Shevchenko picks it up out wide. Serginho shoots! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Fernandes.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Sanchez deals with that nice and simple. Cucurella. Palmer. João Pedro, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Nepal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
João Pedro. Oh, easy pickings there. De Bruyne. And it's been hooked away. Oh, just skips past his man. De Bruyne. Now it's João Pedro. Cucurella.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, now he can run away with it.
Chelsea really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's looking wide. Caicedo. Nicely spread. Gusto. Nicely shaped ball. Pass somewhat off target. That has been slung wide. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Diop with the clearance.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Trossard.
That has been knocked clear. Nepal have the chance to go the other way. And he plays one through. And the shot! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
So we have movement on both benches. Watkins to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Coming on the field is
Nepal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
substitutions taking
Well, I
place.
think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And it's been taken short. That is great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, played through for the wide man.
There will be 3
No,
minutes
didn't
added
quite
time.
have the weight on it. Caicedo attempts a clearance. And that is out of play. And it's Caicedo. Now this could be a chance. Well read, and the danger is averted. And they can counter here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. So that's it. It is all over. Nepal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Nepal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just
We are
been a
glad to
great day at
inform
the
you
office.
that today's match day programs are available
Thanks
from
to
stands
Jim alongside me,
located by the
and as the
gates.
fans make their
I'm
way
sure they
home,
will
so
make
must we.
fine souvenirs.
Good evening to you. A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha, he's through here. Gonzalo Ramos is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a sharp pass. Oh, good spread. He's in a great position here. Bruno Fernandes. And he shoots! Goal! Portugal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Now it's Rafael Leao. He is through here. That is good strength. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they can counter here. Vitinha making good progress. And here's Bruno Fernandes. It is a corner. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to return it. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedro Neto. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ramos. Great vision. And it's been played through. João Cancelo. It's a good ball out wide. It's not an especially good pass, that. Vitinha can get it clear. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Inacio can clear it away. Mendes has the space to scheme. Pedro Neto! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And can he finish? That's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Bruno Fernandes! Vitinha. João Cancelo. And it's Vitinha. Gonzalo Ramos. Spread it left. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. Big chance! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Portugal have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Oh, it's come off the upright. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, no, he misses from the spot.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Cristiano Ronaldo, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Inacio cuts out the pass. Araujo. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now, who's going to be first to this? Araujo. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's a throw-in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. Not the most convincing of passes. Some really good ball movement. Tries to thread one through. Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide. Vitinha. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's going wide left. João Cancelo gets across to intercept that. That's the end of the first 45. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Portugal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. João Cancelo. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Portugal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Ramos. He can run onto that. And Bernardo Silva! João Cancelo gets it clear. Corner then. Portugal have their second corner now. They've played it short. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Portugal are looking to go forward now. pinches it off him. João Neves. Inacio makes the interception. And it's Vitinha. Nice-looking ball.
Portugal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Vitinha getting forward. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! And again! And he hits the net! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Portugal may be down, but not out just yet. So we've reached the hour mark. Played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Para Portugal. Número 10. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 11.
Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves simply refused to be outdone there. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Goes for the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! And it's Cancelo. Gets his head on it! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Bernardo Silva. Knocks it into space. And the shot! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Portugal visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, and he's asking too much with that.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 13.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 4.
Nuno Mendes.
Número
Has
20.
ended up in no man's land. That's destined for the flank. João Felix finding himself in space. That's going to go a long way. Nicely intercepted. Portugal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Gonzalo Ramos running with intent. Oh, that's fabulous. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. He's had it taken off him. Stood up well to him there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Short changes him with that pass. Gonzalo Inacio. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Pings it across.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And now they can clear their lines. Opts for safety. Oh, good-looking ball. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what's he done? And he's managed to get free. It shapes to shoot! Oh, extraordinary. Time added on 4 minutes. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Trincao. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that is as far as it goes. Portugal can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Spread out to the left. Here's found. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Ronaldo. He's found a way through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Tries to pass it through. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's looking wide. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Ramos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position. Oh, and the shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Portugal have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This for 1-0. Off the bar! 1-0, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Looking for options for movement. Flings in. Oh, good effort. Oh, he's hit the bar. Rafael Leao! And a neat finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Rafael Leao demonstrated great strength there, and he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
Menu. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And this is Shevchenko. They're urgent. Shot, surely! Goal! Manchester United! And we have liftoff! Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Diouf, and a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And now they can spring out of defence. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Tries one from range. It's a searching pass. That's been cut out, well played. And he's running through, and Shevchenko! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Watkins. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And this ended up in no man's land. Now it's João Pedro. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Watkins. Short changes him with that pass. Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. De Ligt. This is a promising build-up. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Played out towards the right wing. Thinks about the shot. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nicely spread. And that has put paid to that. Nicely weighted ball. Shevchenko.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
De Ligt calmly anticipates. Watkins is having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shevchenko dominates aerially so often. Tries to play it through. Oh, super ball. Quality ball. Van de Ven tries from distance. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's João Pedro. Well read, nice interception. Guardiol. Guardiol knocks it into space. Quick look, then plays it in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Watkins. And that has left him in a heap. Bruno Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gerrard delivers. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Burmo chasing after it. It's been slipped through. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
We'd like to inform you that
Manchester
CCTV
United
is now in
leading by
operation
one
for your
at the
safety.
break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Away we go again. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Now it's Shevchenko. He's shifting through the gears here. Referee's given a throw. Rodri. Shevchenko. Great vision. Some resolute defending there. Diop. Guardiol. João Pedro looking to pass their way up the pitch. Gerrard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Duke going about things with real menace. Rodri does well to get it back. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Watkins. João Pedro has the space to ski. Great chance! Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter.
Against Arsenal.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Kobbie Mainoo, could have a busy time here, having to play the role of a 6, an 8 and a 10. And I think when you consider his age and the fact that he can drop into all of those positions and perform with...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Odegaard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Number 8.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now it's Saka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Trossard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Havertz. Calafiori. Spread out to the left. That is lovely. Zubimendi. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Shevchenko. Burmo. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Odegaard. It's Saka. Havertz. Rice. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Odegaard. And he welcomes it in. And the pass is intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Zubimendi tries to clear. Rice.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
So no flag here. Rice. That's a delicate pass. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's only too happy to take that back. 30 minutes gone. Turns back here, probably the best option. Mainoo. Taken back almost at once. Rice. Lovely feet. And it's Odegaard. Back where it came from. Rice gives it back. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Saka. Diop gets it clear.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
Rice. This might spell danger. Zubimendi. João Pedro. Now it's Shevchenko. Trossard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well measured. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Havertz. Bono.
Such good technique.
He has found the way through. That is good strength. Shevchenko! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now that looks a decent ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And this is Shevchenko. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Havertz. Nicely spread. Saka.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. No foul, says the referee. Diop did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, nicely intercepted. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Rice. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Threads one in. He's picked his way through. It's run loose here. Vardio. He's looking wide. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Tries to pass it through.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Odegaard, given the lift of his goal. He shifted it to the flank. Trossard. He's got away. That's tidy.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 37, Mainu. Coming on the field is...
He'll fancy himself from here.
Casemiro.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. João Pedro proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. No way through there. Zubimendi. Oh, this is a very good run. Rice. Can he get it through? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now that's a fine challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has been slung wide. Now there's a fine ball. Rice. Now it's Havertz. And now the breakaway. And he's managed to get free. Trossard.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Passes short and sharp. Oh, played through for the wide man. João Pedro gets into a good position.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Number 18.
Domo plays it short. Trossard can get it clear.
Number 30, Sheshko. There will be 1 minute.
It's Casemiro. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. the chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthijs de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch, into midfield.
And the shot! That's got him rattled. Shevchenko, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Truffert. Adams. Eva Nielsen. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Diop. Kluivert. Senesi. And it's Truffert. To Cook. Threads one in. Oh, super find. Decent chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Andrei Shevchenko.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's got away. And that's gone loose. Adams. Bruno Fernandes gets a foot in here. That's going wide left. Pass is just off target.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Adams clears. Diop. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Adley. Good effort from distance. Bruno Fernandes. Senesi spots it and intercepts. And the pass is intercepted. Distributed tidily. Diogo Dalot. He is through here. Looking for the run. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's quick to snatch it back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. The pass has gone astray. It's out of play for a goal kick. Adley. Now it's Eva Nielsen. Kluivert. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, there's the clearance. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things already rolling. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finish.
Great chance! And that has fizzed wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Akanji gets it away. Oh, important interception. Chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And Messi! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
It's a searching pass. Messi looking to receive it in space. Kane is herring after that one. And it's De Bruyne, passing nice and neat. Messi, he's picked his way through, shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Tries to pass it through. Kane is onto it in a flash. He won't be happy with that one. Short changes him with that pass. And he plays one through. Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's there to belt it away. Mikel Oyarzabal. Alexander-Arnold. And he's had it nicked away.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Oyarzabal. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Serginho. Valverde cuts out the pass. Kane might just make this. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now that's well seen too.
Nepal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He'll try from distance! That is decidedly lacking.
Nepal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely! Goal! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Nepal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight.
And one more try! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Nepal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Kane. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Shevchenko. Serginho. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Kane. And he cuts out the supply. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Nepal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Down to business again. Nepal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a little off target. Some resolute defending there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is through here. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Yamal. Camavinga. Now it's Kane. Well, they could break here. Now it's Kane. And he's only too happy to take that back. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And this is Shevchenko. Tries to play it through. Shevchenko! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And De Bruyne! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Nepal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. What? Shevchenko! Fajoli clears. Aimed beyond the defence. Kane is onto this. Oh, it Just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting.
And Shevchenko! Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
That's been cut out, well played. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice looking ball. That has been cut short. Half an hour gone in the second half. Messi. Serginho. Distributed tidily. Great vision. Messi!
Nepal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And this is Shevchenko. Now he's got space here. Now it's Kane. And here's Messi. Now it's come to nothing. Now it's Kane. Looking to play him in. Messi. Now it's Kane. He's had it taken off him. That's an imaginative pass. Valverde. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The final 5 minutes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Nepal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
So no flag here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oyarzabal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And Shevchenko! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Messi. Valverde simply refused to be outdone there. And time is up. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows.